is upon you to show them what you can do, and soon they will know that the day has come. Late into the night I hear it storming, and into the rain is what I pray and I'm hoping. Now I feel the pressure of the city, oh how it eats me whole. So many names and faces, sleepless nights spent in unknown places, and every day I walk straight into the great unknown. I'm not to blame, I'm gonna take a stand. You say my name, I'm telling you to reach out and finally take my hand. Collide and fist there, what's gonna make you? You grit your teeth on, they're gonna break you. The time is upon you to show them what you can do. You're breaking the mold to show you're not them. When we break through at the roof down, all the bells are ringing, come out and play now. The time is upon you to show them what you can do, and soon they will know that the day has come.
Hey guys, what's up? Justin here. I'm sorry about the longest in between recordings and videos going out. Just because I've been busy with stuff in real life. But I'm gonna get back on that video grind. It's coming up soon. This is basically my first video that's gonna get me back on the grind. It's the Warcraft movie review. But first, I want to get to the little thing. Hey, if you're a fairy tale fan and you're just missing something like a craving, I know a lot of people are gonna hate me for this. Hey, go check out the dub, because they just started launching Tartarus, and Tartarus, yeah, that's probably one of the best arcs story-wise in the show that's been animated. Animation might not be the best, but it's still one of the better arcs. So I recommend go checking that out. Funimation has it, just launched the other day. But we're all here for a Warcraft movie, so let's get into that review. Hey, first off, in my mind, that movie gets an 8 out of 10 gnomes. Yeah, gnomes, that's an interesting scale. I figured I'll just start off with a rating when I think of it. I think it addresses I don't know if they're trying to address some of the stuff that people came having questions out of Warlords towards Khadgar, but I feel like some of the things that they did with it addressed it. A lot of the Garona, Lothar, and stuff. But I hope you go see this actually first. Go see this before you come watch this video. So go click away and go watch the movie. Okay, you're back? Okay. So, you saw the movie? It was I feel like that was a pretty good portrayal if you play the game. As I've read almost every Warcraft book, I noticed there's a whole bunch of things like the whole Khadgar thing. He ran away from the Kirin. That's something that interested me a little bit, because in the game and in the books, he was sent to study under Medivh as a spy. So the whole him running away thing kind of, unless like they didn't really explain that too well in my mind. They could have explained that better. But let's ignore that fact. I love how Lothar was portrayed. I felt like they did a really good job of displaying the emotional distress he went throughout the movie. Sorry, because he starts average, like he's worried because everything's going to hell, and then he gets really high once he starts meeting Garona, getting along with Garona, and then his son dies, and he drops instantly to the rock bottom, and it just turns horrible from there for him. And then the whole him and Khadgar taking on Medivh, I do like how that was almost exactly the same as the book, The Last Guardian, with Khadgar, Medivh, and Lothar's fight. I will say, the whole non-aging thing, I get why they did it. I still feel like they should have done it. It sort of fills with the, the flow of the whole thing where that's the price he pays for being in that fell magic. He doesn't really pay a price, and the whole thing they kept driving home with the movies that I took out of it was fell magic takes a toll on you. Like, If you look at Gul'dan, the stinking spikes coming out of his back. You look at Medivh in the end, he turns into a demon. One thing I was wondering if they would mess with at all was the Sargeras element. Because in Last Guardian, Medivh is basically getting controlled by Sargeras. And they don't really explain anything about that, so I don't know if he is or not. Because that more looked like a satyr when he was transforming. And so there is still the Burning Legion emphasis right there with the satyr. But they don't really touch on the Burning Legion, which is kind of a big concept with. But I feel like all the actors did really good, except for King Lane. I feel like he left a lot on the table. The actor did, but he was still really good. He kept up with everybody else, but like Garona, Lothar, even the Khadgar's actor on the human side, I feel like he was one of the better actors of the movie. Just ignoring all the horde stuff because, oh my god, Durotan Orgrim, that was great acting by those actors. I really felt for more of the horde throughout pretty much the whole movie till the very end. The way they filmed it, a lot of people, me included, thought that Alliance was going to be a little bit heavier favored because of the fact that, hey, it's the good guys. And this is based off the Warcraft game, not World of Warcraft. But the way that they balanced both sides, in like beginning, you feel for the Alliance right at the back. Then in the middle, you feel for the Horde for the majority of the middle of the movie, where you're going through Durotan's struggle with all that stuff. And then in the end, it's sort of, you're going both ways. You got Durotan, and then the whole Khadgar, Lothar, Medivh thing. And then there's just Gul'dan, sitting there being a little fucking bitch. Yes, sorry, I hate Gul'dan. Just as a WoW player and a World of Warcraft and Warcraft fan, Gul'dan, I hate him. He's a great villain, I hate him though. I can't wait for Legion so we can put him down in the ground forever. Or at least I hope forever. It's Blizzard, so who knows. We thought we killed Illidan, guess who's back? Illidan. I did like how they showed Thrall. I will say, having Thrall come in now might be setting up for a lot more interesting stuff down the road movie-wise. Because we know that they were planning on doing at least 3 movies, which covers Warcraft 1, Warcraft, Warcraft 2, and Warcraft 3. But if you introduce Thrall, you can start introducing like the bigger stuff that happened, like the Lich King and all that stuff, a little bit more, because hey, you're gonna draw on more people. But yeah, this was a great movie in my mind. I recommend you go see it. Oh yeah, they were also giving out, at least at the Regal Theater I was, the free WoW game. So basically, hey, recruit a friend. There you go. Quick way to power level a guy up. And you get the reward after like, just pay for an extra month, but that's an extra 16 bucks. That's better than buying a whole new game or a boost. So yeah, I recommend doing that. But yeah, definitely go see this movie. I recommend paying for it. We need to go out and support this. We need it to do well. Because if it does bad, they might not make it anymore. Even though it's Blizzard and they can make more as many as they want. But that being said, great movie. I recommend go seeing it. I'm probably gonna see it again later this weekend. So I hope to see you guys again in the next video, which will be. Actually, I'm not sure what the next video will be. It'll be gameplay wise. It'll be either PvP and WoW, because I'm gonna start getting into more like heavy duty PvP, and then or Overwatch. So I'll talk to you guys later, and whenever that next video comes out. See you then, and definitely go check out Warcraft. And if you're a Fairy Tail fan, go check out the dub, because we're basically missing stuff for Fairy Tail till the new series comes out. So go check it out.